Yes, sir. We back with another one, the biggest freestyle show on the planet with Spin Life. Every week we bringing that heat. Pop Jones with Billionaire. They here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here. We in the building.
Man, you know that.
We not going to talk about it. We going to get straight into it.
Let me know what we're doing. What we doing?
I want you to come and lay with me.
Look, design on the garments. Cashing out, we on down payment on foreigns. Lawyers for the bros, we ain't showing up for warrants.
Word up.
Prototypes, that's when the lamb truck was orange. Look,
it was orange.
Unlimited purchase. Blew the bag, threw a half a ticket on the Birkin. 7-car garage in the mansion.
Niggas working.
Flying out overseas islands in the Virgins. In the Virgins.
I pulled up to the club in the foreign. I'm just looking for that special someone who can give me some sexual healing. Is it you who gon' bring me that feeling? I know what we're doing.
Let me know.
Come lay with me, babe. We're doing. I want you to come and lay
with me.
Now we've been in this spot for some time now. We're both drunk, let's turn up, girl, and find out. You can't hang, do your thing, I'm just saying. I want you, you want me, girl, stop playing. Baby, let me know, is we getting to the loving tonight? City, let me know, is we getting to the loving tonight? And lay with me, babe.
Pop Jones is here. That was fire, too.
I'm here.
That's tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
Yeah, that's out right now?
Out right now.
That's fire. That's fire. I like that. Let's get straight into it. Who we got today?
Okay, to the left of me, I got Billionaire. That's who's featured on the song.
Say that.
And I brought the super engineer / producer, Energetic.
Okay.
Dropkick Energetic with me, yeah.
Flip that classic.
Yeah, he flipped the classic. That's a fact.
I like that. Where y'all from? Where all y'all from?
You wanna go?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn in the building.
Queens.
Fact.
Queens get the money.
The Mount Vernon 914. You
That's-
know,
Oh, that's the Bronx.
all-
That's the
that's
whole.
all- that's a whole.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
like
whole.
that.
Yeah,
It's a unit.
that's the whole tri-state.
That's the whole
yeah.
NYC right there.
Basically, you know.
914 stay around, man. You know
Word.
Big
And
shout
so
from
what?
Lower
So
East
what?
Side.
What y'all working on right now? Is that a part of a album or is that just a single?
Right now, it's just a single. It's just
Got
a
you.
single. Yeah, it's actually our first time doing something together.
Okay.
So-
Yeah, because you've been like, how can I say it, MIA for a little bit.
I've been
You know what I
MIA
mean?
for a little
You
bit.
was definitely into the music mix heavy, and then you stepped away. So now you're coming back. You know what I mean? With good music. You know what I'm saying? Good members. You know what I mean? It's just a good life right now.
It's good.
So let's
It's all
talk
good.
about it. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you hit it on the nose. At first, I was full-fledged artist, doing shows.
Yeah, because I seen you everywhere. It's like,
Yeah,
you know, you might be a new face to some of the younger people, but I seen you everywhere. You know what I mean? I seen you with Mano. I seen you with Jamie Foxx. I seen you outside. You know what I mean? I've seen you outside. So
I was an artist first. I kind of, you know, with the whole industry, I kind of got a little discouraged, if I want to be honest. And I was just done with the industry. So now I'm just outside, you know, partying, hanging out, and I ain't even... Everybody, Pop, what's up with the music? I'm like, man, I'm cool, man. So when Billionaire, you know, he just coming back home. He never really got his feet wet. So he
Welcome
like, Pop,
home.
I need you something more. I need something. I'm like, yo, Billionaire, I'm retired, man. I ain't that industry, man. I think, you know, you see what's going on. I'm like, yeah, that industry is crazy. I'm cool. But when he told me that, I'm like, yo, you like the fourth person that told me that. My mom's, my man L, and Akinelli. You know the old school rapper Akinelli?
Yeah,
Put it in your mouth.
yeah.
He always say, yo, Pop, man, you nicer than everybody. I know, man. Why don't you get back in there? I'm like, man, I ain't. But when he asked me, I said, you know what? I said, all right, Billionaire, if we gonna do something, this is what we need to do. We gonna have to flip one of them joints to something they familiar with a little bit. You know what I mean? And then we gonna do it. 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 And then we g we gonna have to flip that, and we gonna have to come out like that if we gonna do something. And that's what we came up with.
I see it. I see it.
Yeah,
I
that's
see
what
it.
we
Now,
came
that
up with.
definitely makes sense. That flip was crazy. That song was crazy.
I appreciate it.
And like you said, know what I mean? To come back out, you have to do something that is either familiar or is just super hot, where it's undeniable, where people's gonna listen to it and be like, yo, that's what I gotta be on.
Yeah.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, I always liked it, that song. See, I don't know if people really know. That's an actual remix song. And I think it was like an underground song. I don't really think they put that on the album.
Got you.
So that was a remix featuring Jay-Z, and I believe Marley Marl did the beat.
Yeah.
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 Marley Marl
Yep.
did. And I always thought that was hot when I was younger. Now, I
Yeah,
was
that
young when
song-
that came out.
That song was fire,
Fire.
when it came out.
So I was like, oh, I'm jacking this. I was, you know what I'm saying? And Billionaire, he wrote his verse while I'm in the studio. I'm in the booth. He wrote his verse right there. I'm like, just put a verse in here by the time I'm out there. And he came, designer on the garment. Yeah.
And the crazy thing is, with that beat,
Yeah.
I don't think no one redid that beat.
No.
I haven't heard it. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody
Like, normally when
rejuvenated.
you get good tracks, people redo it. They hop on a
Nobody
remix.
touched that. That's what
I
I'm,
don't
not
think
that I know of.
Yeah, I
Not
haven't
that I
heard
know
it.
of.
I haven't
That's
heard it.
what I'm saying.
So that's real dope. That's real dope. There was a time, like a little gap, like you said, or like we both said, because I think he was writing for artists too.
I wrote a hook for Mano.
Okay, so it was a hook, not a whole.
No, I didn't write his part. I don't write raps.
Okay,
He
got you.
Actually, it was called To Live and Die in BK.
Okay.
I wrote the hook. I didn't sing it. At the time, I was like, managing a girl.
Got you.
Singer. And I wrote the whole hook. The producer was the kid that played for my mom's church called A Flat.
Got
So
you.
I had told him, listen to the old To Live and Die in L.A. Tupac. Give me a beat, make it original. And I wrote the hook, and then Mano used it for his album. The one right before the Lobby Boys. I think he
Yeah.
had Macy Gray on it.
Yeah,
So I wrote
yeah.
that whole hook. I orchestrated that
Nah,
whole
that's
record.
fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Listen, bro. Like
Shout out to Mano, man.
Yeah, shout out to
and,
Mano.
And he always, I'm gonna be honest,
BK.
Mano. Yo, I asked Mano for like 3 different flavors or 3 different times. Like I'm talking about years apart.
Yeah.
And he always did it for me.
That's
No
what's up.
charge, nothing. You know what I'm saying? We comrades. You
Yeah.
know, he was locked up. I was locked up with him.
That's
You
what's
know
up.
I'm
Now,
saying?
when you find the real ones, you gotta stay locked in.
Yeah. So shout out to
Definitely.
Mano. He definitely did. I can't even ask for no more favors from me.
Definitely. So what y'all working on now besides that, or do y'all have individual projects that's gonna come out between you two, or is this gonna be one project y'all guys working on?
Yeah, let him know, man. Billionaire got a project.
I mean, this project
Talk about
right
it.
here took off. So we're gonna see what that do and see what traction that create, and we're gonna go from there on that. Of course, I have my own projects that I'm working on that's developing. It's a lot of music, a lot of it's a new sound that we creating. So we definitely got that. And my engineer here, energetic, the Dropking, he's a master engineer. So whatever we bring to the table, he gonna mix it down, master it. It's gonna come out, the same way you hear it.
I don't want to interrupt. I'm sorry. But people don't know Energetic used to be an artist. Tell him Energetic. Energetic was an old school artist himself back in the day. He got a record. Like, he made it further than all of us.
I got a record there, everything, man.
I was Energetic Brown. I was signed to Blunt Records. I was with
Talking to Mike, man.
Mike Geronimo and the brothers back in the days.
Okay.
I did a whole lot of music for a lot of people in New York. People know me as Energetic, but then we from Lower East Side in Brooklyn. But I had a studio in Brown in Bushwick back in the days on Grove. So those who know me from when Domination and Bang'em Smurf and all them dudes was coming to record with me. Also QBB. Now they got a big situation with your man Bo Skino on the web, but he was coming to my studio and recording with me first and in Block News. I was their engineer, I was their producer.
Tell him about the record. He got a record in the studio.
When I was signed.
He was signed.
I had a
his
song
record.
called So Test Me. It was produced by K-Def and Jay West and Naughty by Nature's library out in Jersey. So I was out in Jersey with East Orange and the Gunners way back in the days when I first got signed. We did about 900,000 units out of the trunk. So
yeah, you talking about classic shit right now.
Yeah, they talking about class. Yeah, he's just before our time.
So at the time I was in Demorah, was performing with Method Man and L and DMX when we all started at the same time. Everybody know me. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be quiet and see my brothers blow up right now.
Yeah, nah,
got
I
some
like
beats
that. I
and
was a
fire.
kid at that time. I like that.
Yeah. Energetic had a record. I'm talking about the 45 record. It's like,
Yeah, but he definitely got the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Today, nowadays, we doing whatever. My boy wants drill. My boy wants R&B. I'm doing reggae
Introduce him to the
cultural.
drill.
I'm doing Spanish, Brazilian, international music, London music. We trying to do everything.
Nah, that's what's up. That's
to
what's up.
globalize the market, you know. So.
I always tell artists, especially, you know, dope artists, don't stop. You know what I mean? Like where you fucked up at, because you took a little break.
yeah, I took a
You know what I
little break,
mean?
Yeah.
You got to look at it like this. If you didn't take that break, where you would have been at right now.
Yeah,
You
probably.
probably wouldn't have came up here because you probably was, I ain't got time to go.
Yeah, it'd have been
You know
gone.
what I'm saying? Like,
Nah,
so that's what it is, man. Y'all got good music and y'all got a chemistry together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, y'all can't stop.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. For a minute, you know, a lot of people saying hip hop is 50 years old. It's like a young man's game. So once I hit the 30, I'm like, my time is up. So I was looking for artists, and I was like, I'm still trying to write for artists, manage artists, and
Yeah,
all
but
that.
how old is Future?
Yeah, but
Enough,
I don't
but
know.
we don't even wanna say
I
their
don't even
ages
know.
out
I
loud.
don't know.
Yeah, but I'm just saying we ain't
No.
gonna say his age because we don't even
But
really
that's
know.
what I-
No,
But
we really
that's-
don't know.
well, he
This is
ain't
what
30.
this is what I'm getting up to.
You know what I'm saying?
So
He ain't 40.
once Griselda comes out, they 30 plus spitting, and they make it, and then you know you got Jim Jones still running around. So
That's my
it
point.
kind of, and now everybody's saying, yo, stop putting the age limit on hip hop and all. So now this is my, you know, this is my entry point. I'm like, oh, I can still get one. I can
Gotcha,
still get
gotcha,
one. You
yeah.
know, so that's what's going on for real. you
Yeah,
know?
definitely, man. Definitely. Yeah, so don't stop.
I
know
ain't
what
gonna
I
stop
mean?
this time. Yeah.
Definitely don't stop.
And to tell them to keep their eyes open because Pop got some more stuff that we putting together right now. That's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah,
that's
really,
a
really
Yeah, listen,
banging.
keep
This
your
is- if
eyes
they-
and
listen,
your ears open.
Keep it. I don't want to be too cocky, but if they like this,
You
this
really-
ain't my best record.
Listen,
ever.
Pop
This not my
Jones got
best
the
record.
heat
Yeah,
on
I
the
got
way,
it.
so make sure
That's
y'all
a
stay
fact.
tuned. Or
Yeah.
before we get out of here, let them know where they can find you at, your music at, and just pass it
Everything-
down.
Everything on IG, my link tree, billionaire._ with 2 A's. Everything's there.
OG_Pop Jones on Instagram and Pop_Jones on TikTok. Everything Pop Jones.
Yes, yes.
OTB_energetic Instagram. Period.
Energetic, Pop Jones, and Billionaire.
Facts.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for stopping by. That track was
Appreciate it,
fire.
man. I appreciate
Know what I
it, man.
mean?
Tell all the DJs, you know, give me
Y'all,
a spin.
y'all already know. Y'all already know.
Shout
When I-
out to Self.
Shout
DJ Self was the
Shout out to
first one
Self.
to play
Yeah,
it.
Self,
yeah,
you know.
we seen that.
Self was the first one to
Gotta
play
make
it.
sure we
And
shout
then
Self
Clue
out.
followed up and played it.
Clue.
Yeah.
He
So
followed
shout
right
out
up.
to Clue, Brooklyn,
that's that-
Queens.
that's that
yeah,
Power 105
105.
love.
Yeah, yeah.
Facts,
I need Hot 9 now.
Yeah,
With some
105
brewski.
Hot 9
Funk
turn.
Flex. Come on, what's up, man?
Yeah,
Shout
Joe-
out
Yo,
to
Joe
Off
Flex,
the
come on,
Grid.
man.
Shout out to Off the Grid, man.
the
For
biggest.
coming us.
Off the grid.
Come in here and have us come here, man, and give you this energy that we about to really get a world. Y'all gonna be the first ones with it.
The biggest. Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.
Thank
Definitely
y'all.
shout out to Fred.
Thank y'all.
Copy.
Thank y'all for stopping by. The biggest freestyle show on the planet. Make sure
The
y'all stay
biggest.
tuned. Make sure y'all run this track up. Make sure y'all run this video up. The biggest freestyle show on the planet. Shout out to the whole staff. Shout out to Scott, Liz, Janelle,
Off
the
the
editing
grid.
team. Y'all already know the biggest freestyle show on the planet.
Gotta shout
Pop
out Lizzie
Jones,
Chanel. Lizzie.
Billionaire, energetic.
Shout
We
out
outta
Angie.
here.
She in the building.
Yes, sir. Shout out Angie. We see you.